Good morning, America. Wherever you at. Fuck an intro, son. It's been a long ass week.
Yo, do we really even have an intro? Like, honestly,
I don't know. I just know we press the button at the beginning and we say another week, another episode. But I don't think we got an intro. We just basically, how you doing?
you said it all started with a button and a dream. That's it.
You came back? Hey, welcome back if you're here again. Where we at? We back in here in the studio. We
Where
sitting
they were
here. I don't know where they were at, but if they came back to listen again, God bless them. Woo! Nigga, it's stupid, yo. They should have never gave us buttons, son. That's why I said they tell us don't push the button, you're gonna push the button.
They're not even buttons. They should have never gave us the internet. The whole internet. We
They
about
gave
to
me
take
internet
over.
and microphones. What up, though, my brother? How's everything going? How's your week been? What's new? You listen to that album yet?
Let's just start off with This Is America real quick.
Yeah, definitely.
So, how'd you feel about that? This is America.
This
Don't catch you slipping up.
I mean, the video is beautiful. The song, the lyrics, it's something we needed. Like, it's a good wake up for everybody because everybody's listening to it. Because Donald Glover's that safe one, like the white people.
This is exactly what we
to.
needed, in my opinion. Like, he just riled up.
He's the perfect one, like, for it.
It's true. When
You seen the
it's a lot.
video?
If you've seen the video, there's a lot of symbolism in there. If you could look at it, a lot of people don't know like the little things that he's doing. I didn't even know some of the things that he's doing. You really gotta look it up. Sometimes.
You gotta watch the video. You have to watch the video a bunch of times. You gotta watch the video, watch him. Then you gotta watch the video and not pay attention to him the whole time.
Hell yeah.
And watch the background. Watch everything, the violence, the chaos, everything that's happening. Like it's crazy.
Well, as an artist, you always want to have that too, like little things to point to.
But that's America.
Nitpick.
Like, see, like in all the starlight and all the dancing, we distracted by the dancing. But look at all the chaos in the background. Like,
yeah, they say in the beginning when he does that little pose and he shoots that guy, it's like a Jim Crow pose or some shit like that.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
see?
I had to look that up.
I know the pants he had on were like Confederate pants or some shit like that, or pants worn back then.
At one point, you see that white horse in the back riding by that.
Yeah, the white pale horse.
White pale horse.
Yeah, that some people go to like Illuminati talk with that one, like the pale horseman. Like they talked about that.
Oh my God! Only people talk about Illuminati. People are scared for their own lives.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you got a lot of people.
I control my life. Illuminati ain't here. I'm Illuminati, as a matter of fact.
I ain't illuminating.
I'm illuminated. Boy.
I'm illuminated. That's what it is. Nah, man, but This Is America. I mean, the whole video is amazing. Like, the song is great, but the video is everything.
It's better.
It's like the whole visual, like the whole
I
mind.
believe if he didn't make that video and dropped it with the song would have never been as popular as it is.
That song came out about 2 years ago with that album.
Did it?
Yeah, it dropped on his
Never
last
knew.
album. What was his last album called?
It's the Awakened one. I know what you're talking about.
It was his album that came out 2
With
years ago.
Redbone, right? Or no?
It was, yeah, exactly.
All right.
That came out. I think it was the one before that.
All right.
I think it was the one before with Redbone.
But anyway.
And that song, it just now he dropped a video for it. So the fact that now he's dropping a video for it with the visual, like we taking visuals now than we taking audio. Like we grew, like our generation now was growing up on visuals. Like we need a picture with it.
That you bring that up because I asked somebody the other day about visuals in a sense, like if they looked at a certain video. I think it was the I Like It video, the Cardi B video, because Cardi B video, I Like It, it was like number 1 for a second, and now it's number 7 or whatever. But I asked somebody if they watched that video. They told me no, they don't really watch videos like that. And I feel like you should, because right now the visuals are crazy. I never watched it either, but I'm saying videos are good visuals.
Yeah, videos are coming back. We got channels now like Revolt. I don't know if everybody watches Revolt, but I watch Revolt a lot. And, like, I love Revolt. And I like music now with videos. Like, I felt like for a long time, all the videos were getting basic and, like, they weren't moving towards that creative like story, creative time. They didn't draw you in like that. And I feel like a lot of people are getting creative now with their videos.
Yeah,
and I love that shit. Like, to watch a video, this is why we got YouTube. This is why YouTube does so good. Because if you go on there, you'll see videos with millions and millions and millions of views. And people like to watch the videos. Like, we like the stories and videos.
I'm actually happy that we're starting off on music right now because I feel like right now is a good time for music. And it's been a good place for music, too. Like, just talking about visuals, we right now low-key have A$AP Rocky's A$AP Forever in the background playing. And that's a great visual too. When A$AP Rocky's album released, and not a lot of people were.
Yeah, I felt like it was overshadowed by like the Drake and Pusha thing.
Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of good music,
and like a lot of good music is dropping. A lot of good things are happening in the music. We got battles going on here.
True.
We got drama happening. Then we got albums coming out left and right. We got Pusha's album that just dropped. We got Drake about to drop at the end of the month. Oh, and I'm cool. Look at me with my phone off. Matt is staring at me like, damn, we recording.
Keep going.
But yeah, look, we got Drake dropping at the end of the month. Like, it's about to be a good summer. We got Surgical Summer supposedly dropping sometime this summer. Like, it's gonna be a great summer.
Then you also got Kid Cudi dropping an album supposedly as well.
Bryson Tiller is talking about dropping an album this summer, and you know we need that. We need that. I need me some Bryson Tiller this summer. I need to hear that.
Hey, yo,
get about
Bryson Tiller, he's on a hunt, nigga.
That's crazy. That's gonna be a snippet. But that like I need to hear some of that with my lady, a bottle of wine, a couple blunts on the beach in Miami or something. Like,
nah, that's a dead fact.
I need them good summer vibes, and like right now we getting towards that time of year where it's summertime. We need the summer vibes.
Yeah.
And everybody coming out, Drake album's gonna have some good summer vibes. Like,
nah, but definitely A$AP Rocky's album got overshadowed, and I feel like that's a good album for New York City.
And that's an album I definitely haven't even dug into myself. I've been so...
It's very creative if you want to dig into that too.
And it's sad too because I let all the beef stuff overshadow everything that's been going on with music, and I haven't paid much attention to it.
But the beef is juicy, pause.
It is. Like, it's getting good. What's going on? Who you was going for at first?
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm kind of neutral, but if I had to choose, I always knew Pusha was gonna spit or something. Like, Pusha's a spitter. That's what he is. Drake talks about dancing and girls. Like, it's just two different genres. So
yeah, like I can't lie. Like, that's how it went.
Pusha was gonna come with fire. And
it started a long time ago. People don't realize it. Like, the first couple disses that came out a long time ago, and then they finally got to the point where it was Exodus, and we really knew he was talking about Lil Wayne and Drake and Birdman and them. Like, we really knew then. That was 6 years ago, and then this time he came out with the infrared joint.
Yeah, I see. What's funny is I had to actually do a little bit of research prior to see where this came from, and I didn't know about that Mr. Me Too was about Lil Wayne. I didn't know that Drake took on this beef through Lil Wayne. Like,
this was inherited beef.
Inherited Cash Money.
He got inherited beef. Like, that was it. You took the L for your man, and that's your fault.
That's a fact. So when Pusha just aired him out, sometimes that's why you can't have too much shells in your closet. Like, for real. Sometimes the truth will set you free. He kept too much skulls, so when that closet door opened up, it was too much coming out. I think Drake needs to respond at this point, and he hasn't responded, but he needs to.
I don't think he is gonna respond.
I don't think he's gonna respond either, but he needs to, regardless.
And I think he don't have a response because he's at the point now where it's like, people try to say, "Oh, Pusha went too far." It ain't no going too far. This is rap. First off, fuck your bitch in the clip you claim. Like
that's a fact. But you know what's funny about that too is that niggas is mad about Pusha T for going that hard, but they're not mad at Drake for mentioning Pusha T's fiance. Like,
yeah, that's cool, right? That's cool to mention
Drake fans
that, right?
Be overlooking mad shit.
Come on, when Drake went in on Meek Mills, nobody cared. When the internet destroyed Meek Mill because of Drake, nobody cared. When Drake used like the stage and put memes of Meek Mill on stage, nobody cared. Nobody said Drake went too far. Come on, man. Now all of a sudden he's going too far. This is rap. He said things that Pusha probably felt some sort of way. Pusha goes on his rep and saying he used to do these things and he's this type of man. And Drake said that wasn't you. Nigga, you did it for Nike and Mercedes. You ain't hustle for Escobar in the 80s. Like, those was good bars, good jabs. Like, and that's facts. Jabs at his pride. Like, you hitting his manhood right there. So he comes back and hits your manhood, nigga. Let your son come home.
No, I actually like that line when Drake said that about the whole.
I like a lot of that shit. Like,
you rap.
He did what he needed to do, but he didn't think Pusha is playing chess.
And I low key like Drake's diss tracks because it's like even with Charged Up.
Charged Up is one of my
favorite,
it's one of the most underrated diss tracks ever.
That's true. 100% true.
It's a diss where you know who he's talking about and he didn't mention a name.
And he's not even riled up or nothing. He's like just
it's
spitting
really
slow,
calm,
really
humble.
calm. I like
I'm
that.
arming up. We
And
getting the tanks ready.
I feel like he did the same thing in Duppy. Like it was just a little bit calm, but you better come.
He got another one called
fire.
I'm Angry, and I haven't heard it.
I'm upset that he even made it. Nigga, I'm upset he even made that song. That's what it's called?
I'm upset?
It's called I'm Upset.
Is it trash?
It's terrible. We're all upset that he made that song.
Why though? What's up with it? Like, I didn't hear it. I didn't get a chance to hear that, so I don't know. But now,
I would play it right now, but it will make a lot of our fans upset as well. So I'm not doing it.
Put it right now. It's 2-1 Pusha up 2-1 right now. And Drake, I don't like all this J Prince OGs and stuff saying they pigs don't play in the pig pen. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. I mean, Drake baby moms, he look like he been playing in the pig pen. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, if nobody knows what he's talking about, supposedly J Prince stopped the beef and said that Drake had a track that was gonna murk Pusha T's career and murk Kanye West's career. And
I'm pretty sure he had something for Kanye. I'm pretty sure he has some shit for Kanye. So Jay Prince
said that he had to stop it. He had to cut it. It was getting too personal. It was fucking up the movement. Meaning it was fucking up the bag. It was fucking up the money. That's how I feel.
I feel you, but I feel like he definitely has something for Kanye. But it don't matter. Drop that shit. You drop that, like, defend it. Like, you can't walk out.
Let's talk about your pride.
Champ. Like, come on. You can't quit now, champ. You can't. You can't, because I don't want to hear it later. I heard something real good on the Joe Budden podcast that I agree with 100% from Maul. How you doing? His name is Maul. Make sure everybody knows, because nobody know his name is Maul. So, but yeah, he said something like, I don't want to hear no subliminals later. I don't want to hear nothing on the album later. I don't want to hear you taking jabs later. Because it don't count if you fight a nigga on the block and he beat you up, you beat him up, he beat you up again, then you go home and talk shit. You lost the last one, bro. He up.
That's a fact.
You can't talk shit right now.
But let me ask you a question. All right, so if that's the case, is it over for Drake? Like, do we still listen to Drake?
Nah, I mean,
like,
no. Do we still listen to Meek?
But the difference, like Meek didn't take that big of an L.
I mean, Drake didn't. He took.
I feel like
this
is a bigger L than Meek's L.
No, I don't think it's a big L. I think it's a L. And everybody takes an L, bro. Everybody takes an L.
Bring that kid home, like just.
I mean, we don't know about that. All jokes aside, like we don't know because that's his business. So we don't know what he do for that baby on the side. We don't know if that even is his baby.
That's 100%.
We don't know if he take care of that baby 100%.
You know, that's it.
Like, but we don't know if that baby, if he do everything he's supposed to be doing, if he visit him, if he's doing, and we just don't know. He decided to keep it from. It's none of our business.
They're saying that the baby mom's is Sophie. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. I ain't gonna hold you, but she's supposed to be a porn star, right?
She's not even a porn star. She did like a world star video.
I don't know, but I looked up when they said she was a porn star. I ain't gonna hold you, and I found no videos. So I'm assuming like
a porn star.
Did Drake take off the videos? She did a world star
video.
Does Drake have the power to take down the videos though? Like, you never know.
Nah, it's not. See, that's the internet.
Pusha put that blackface photo up, and Instagram took it down. But you can't do that. That's it's a
still
public
up on
photo.
Unplugged Unfiltered on our Instagram. Go check it. You can go see the blackface photo on our website. Fact. But yeah, like the blackface is a whole nother story. That's how you know he's losing. He dropped a statement for that, trying to prove himself. Like, you black boy, you don't need to drop no statements. You shouldn't have to even say nothing to that. The fact that he got you like that means he got you, and he's playing lyrical internet warfare. Pusha's playing both now. He's doing the same thing you did to me, to you. Using the internet against you, using clever jokes against you, using catchy shit. Is that a girls tour or a world tour? Or is that your world tour or your girls tour?
Yeah,
the internet ran with that shit. 40-year-old, well, he said 40 hunched over like he 80. 666, how much time that man got. Tick, 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 tick. That internet went crazy with that shit. He's playing warfare with that shit. And that's how and you can't play back, I see.
I seen a picture of Pusha
He's the
T.
6 God killer.
I seen a picture of Pusha T on Instagram with the Thanos.
That's it. Like, I mean, but like, do we still fuck with Drake? Yeah, hell yeah.
That just said the T stands for Thanos.
Music. To say you don't fuck with Drake no more is whack. He make amazing music.
That's funny too that you said it, because I was gonna bring that up. Drake fans, y'all the most unloyal fans in the world, son.
Nah, why?
I watched Drake fans literally turn into Pusha T fans. And it's like, what is going? Like, y'all the most unloyalist fans in the world. Whoever's taking the L, y'all just riding the train, and that's it.
What makes them unloyal though?
Because now I've seen a lot of Drake fans saying that Drake's trash now. Basically, or like he took an L and we can't listen to him no more. I'm like, what?
I mean, some people might feel that way. Some people watch their favorite boxing guy get his ass whooped and be like, you know what, I ain't fucking with this nigga no more. I mean, some people was like, that is unloyal, but this is the arena. Some people come to the arena to watch the winner.
You can say UFC type shit,
but like,
octagon.
That's how it is. This is rap. This is
competitive.
Person
comes out and
that's corny too, because I never listened to Drake for that. Like, so everybody Meek took an L and Meek bounced back harder than ever. It happens. Drake about to drop a new album. Bounced
back because we was never really praying for his downfall.
I think Pusha fucked the money up.
We always loved Meek, even when it was happening to him.
But he took that L.
We did. We still loved him.
Meek took that L.
Meek definitely took that L. We was always just praying for him to come back and everything.
But I mean, it happens. It happens. People take L's, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You take an L, you move on. You know, it's life. That's Drake would like. Ebro in the morning said it. Drake never would take a L in life. You took a L in rap. It happens. Keep moving. He about to drop an album at the end of this summer. I mean, at the end of this month. It's about to be lit. He gonna have at least 4 or 5 songs that we rocking out, dubbing all summer to it.
Always.
Pusha gonna fall back, and that's
always.
It. But like, everybody take a L. I mean, cool niggas get beat up sometimes. It happens.
That's true. So you don't think there's like it's a different time now? Like Pusha might get his career back, you know. Not saying he lost his career, but, you know, get a lot of new fans, these new age kids. You know, a lot of these new age kids don't really know about Pusha T.
I feel Pusha will gain, and I feel that this was a boost for Pusha's career, if anything.
I feel the same.
Pusha lost nothing out of this at all. Even if Pusha lost in the battle, if he would have lost in the battle, he still would have won. Because people that never heard of him before are looking for him or searching for him. There's kids that never heard of Pusha and be like, damn, this nigga body Drake. Because he literally bodied Drake. Like, he really went off on the nigga. And nobody could say he didn't body him like he did. Drake, I wanted your response, but you ain't dropped one.
The world wanted his response.
Jay Prince came out and spoke for you. Another man came out and spoke for you.
His dad.
That's not his daddy.
That's what I'm going to call it now.
How many daddies this nigga got?
That's what I'm going to call it. If he said, listen, nobody's going to fuck with my son. I'm here to say that you got to squash everything. Like, how you going to get in the middle of a perfect beef? Let them niggas throw hands and fight real quick. Like,
it ain't even. It don't have to go to that. This is rap.
I'm not saying. I'm saying this is
like
Steph and
LeBron.
I'm saying in a rap sense. It's a metaphor. I'm saying let them rap beef it out. But Jay Prince got in the middle and put his hands in between.
And Jay Prince, I just need to go sit somewhere. Like, I understand who he is and everything, and all the respect everybody has for him. But it's like, come on, let these niggas spar. They rappers. Let them rap. Drake wants to be a rapper. This is why Drake will never be in that greatest rapper of all time debate, ever. Because of shit like this. Because when it comes time to rap, you're not rapping.
I don't feel like Drake is a rapper either sometimes.
I feel like he does because of songs like Charged Up, because of songs like Back to Back.
You know,
because of songs like W, he really went off on that shit. Like that flow. Is that him or is that Quentin? You're right. It was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin. Bars, man, bars. Let's move on though. I'm pissed off that we're not gonna get another song. That the battle got put to rest. But let's talk about Pusha T's crazy ass boss flying people to Wyoming, which God knows where Wyoming is and what is in Wyoming.
But why Wyoming?
Why Wyoming? Why Wyoming? Why Wyoming? But yeah, I mean, you've heard the album. I haven't heard the album. Since we're going to move along and talk about Kanye, as always, you know we always talk about Kanye.
Oh, my. I mean...
But you've heard the album. How your thoughts and feelings on it? Because me, myself...
I kind of wish that you heard the album, but...
I want to. I don't... No, I'm not going to lie. I don't want to.
He don't want to. He said he don't want to.
I don't have no interest in listening to
Kanye lost him as a fan.
I don't have no, like... And it's not no malice, no disrespect, like not even no disrespect.
No
it ain't like no hate. Like I'm not even intentionally avoiding it. It's just I don't have no interest in listening to Kanye. And I've heard a lot of different feedback that makes me like kind of happy I'm not gonna that I haven't listened to it.
Nah, I feel you. I mean, for me, I'm a Kanye. I was a Kanye fan. I mean, I listened to Kanye all my life, so I was like, let me give it a shot. Kanye never really disappoints. And I feel like this album isn't really disappointing in a production sense. It's beautifully produced, like to me, in my opinion. But like the parts that I love about the album is not Kanye. It's something that Kanye produced or somebody that Kanye brought into the track, or it's like something that Kanye, like somebody.
So you're
that
saying
gave
he's
Kanye,
on his DJ Khaled shit?
I feel like he's just taking credit for a lot of the things that's happening, the movements that's happening, especially with young kids. And I feel like he's taking advantage of young kids as well.
So he's a manager of the album, basically. He's like, oh, put this here, put that there.
That's how I feel.
I like how this sound here.
Is the icon that brings it all together, but it's not him that you love. It's more like the stuff that he brings together that you love.
So to me, I feel like Kanye is kind of like an orchestrator of, in the sense of like how DJ Khaled makes no beats, but has people put beats together and says, I don't like this sound, try it more this way, put this here, change that there, tells people I like this verse here, change this word on that part.
I mean, supposedly,
and like he supposedly puts things together like that, and I feel like you're basically the guy waving the stick for the orchestra, and that shit don't count.
Yeah, that's how I feel too now. At this point, that's who he is.
That's basically my point. Like, I feel like,
you know what I get. We know what gets me mad though. These new age fans. But
I mean, some of these kids don't even give a fuck as long as they can bop their head to it while they twist it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they just easily impressed. They had like nobody really showed them nothing, and when they finally see something like this, they're like, oh my god.
They just happy to something they can vibe to. That's it. Like, nowadays these kids is moving off of energy and like vibe, and like if they could like get drunk and move their shoulders to that shit, like, and just close their eyes and vibe out, they fuck with it. Like, it could have like one little part of the song. You mentioned to me something when we was in conversation earlier about how one of the songs, there's it's mad corny, you said, but it's like one part at the end with like a girl singing or some shit like that.
And everybody knows about it. When she's talking about the oven, I forgot her name too, but you know the funny thing is she's not even credited on the album. Everything's by Kanye, but I think that song says featuring Kid Cudi or some shit. Is Ghost Town, but at the end of the song, that's what y'all love. When she sings that I feel free, that's niggas love that shit. They love those words. They feel free too. But that's not Kanye. That's a little girl that you guys love, and her voice is amazing. So you should go look at her, follow her, and get her fan base up. But don't think Kanye's running the show, because I mean, I truly don't feel like you guys love Kanye. You just love what Kanye produces.
Yeah, because the older we get, the more I'm realizing like he doesn't write. He doesn't write his music. He makes his beats. I know that he made beats back in the days, but I believe that's all he's really doing is making beats and having people write verses for him. And
I feel like he doesn't even love the fact that he's great at that.
Yeah, I
because
feel like
he wants to branch out and do something different. He doesn't want to like be great at what he's great at. He wants to be great at something else or be something he's not, just so he could be iconed or idolized or something shit.
Yeah, we've seen Kanye's got to the point too where to even get what he wants to get, he's willing to like change his whole outlook on life, like compared to where he used to be to where he's at now. Like, even though the reason why he likes Trump, like I believe Kanye likes Trump because Trump just is like so anti-system, so fuck y'all, I'm doing what I want to do. And I think Kanye loves that shit about him, and that's sad. Like, that just goes to show you, like, no matter what this man has said about us or Spanish people, black people, Arabic people, like Muslim people, everything he said that's so fucked up and wrong, from calling people rapists to terrorists, you'll side with him just because, he do what he feel like he want to do. I fuck with him for that.
Yeah, see, that's
you
a
went
weird
from
mentality.
George Bush we went from the white man get paid off for all of that to this, to you where you make America great ahead and try to repurpose it and try to.
The funny thing is, I don't know if anybody's seen that interview with him and Charlemagne. It was like a really close interview, like a one-on-one type thing. If anybody watched that, they did like a one-on-one thing.
Yeah, I
saw like a little bit of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing either. But there's one part that I did watch, and that one part stuck with me. And basically, Charlemagne asks Kanye West, if your mom was alive today, like how would you think she felt, you siding with Trump or you following Trump? And he stares off into the sky, whatever he's thinking. He puts his hand on his chin and shit, and he goes, "Oh, I never thought of it like that." And I'm thinking in my head, what? You never thought about your mom who passed away, who you loved dearly, who was the closest woman to you. You never thought how she would feel about you following Trump? you really have to really put that into your own mental state. Like, I think that Kanye is really mentally not there.
Yeah, I feel Kanye is. He said it himself. His album title is something. What is it called again?
I think it's called like "Hey, I'm bipolar and I'm awesome" or something like that.
Yeah, hey, I'm bipolar and I'm awesome, or some shit. And
it's
it sucks.
Some shit in that
right?
Around that line.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, Kanye admitted he got problems. He don't take his meds. He said it. He might take his meds 1 day out of the 7 days a week he's supposed to take them, if that. And we're starting to see he's spiraling. Free. That's off his album, I'm guessing. But
facts.
I mean, I guess Kanye the lost cause that I gave up. I ain't got too much else to say about Mr. West. Not too much at all. But we could get on and move on to
his album is called "I Hate Being Bipolar." It's awesome.
I Hate Being Bipolar is awesome.
I Hate Being Bipolar. It's awesome.
Anyway, in news. Transitioning over to news. Yo, have you heard Trump said he could pardon himself?
I did not see that, but I've heard that from very other sources. So
other sources.
You know, from very reliable
we can't speak
sources.
for shit. Yo, but how the fuck this man said he got lawyers looking into it for him, basically saying if something does happen with the Comey investigation and all that shit with Russia and all this shit, basically like he gonna try to pardon himself. And then he just pardoned some lady for Kim Kardashian. Ain't that some shit? Like,
I seen
not
that.
To say the lady shouldn't be free, like, because from what I've heard, she's locked up for drug trafficking for like weed or some shit she shouldn't have done life for. It's good that she's out of jail.
It was like her first time doing it or some shit.
Yeah,
like that.
her first offense, all that shit. But it's just mad sad that it take a celebrity to get out to help another celebrity, because Trump a celebrity, whether you look at it like that. We elected a celebrity.
That's true.
So a celebrity went to talk to her other friend celebrity, and he looked out for her. That just goes to show you what other things he might be doing for everybody else on the side. How crooked it can get. Like,
money was always power.
Like, I'm glad this lady got out of jail. Like, God bless her and shit. She's home. She could die free. Like, but it's just fucked up. That makes me think on a deeper line and what else is happening.
It's true, because it goes to show you what people can actually do with their power, and they're not doing it.
Then we got a man that actually says on TV, like, oh, I'll pardon myself. Like, how you're the president, bro. Like, this is what we reduced to. Like,
we're counting on you.
This is America, bro. Like, dead ass serious. This is what Donald Glover is talking about. So don't get surprised when shit like this happen, nigga. This is America. That's your answer for everything. This is literally how it is in America now. It's getting sad. We have a president who's under investigation by the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
Our president is under investigation.
But honestly, how long does it take for the FBI to find something out? Because these niggas is trash at this point.
I mean, it take years for them to lock up mafia bosses and shit.
But Trump is doing it in plain sight. Everybody's watching him
this shit
be racist. Everybody's watching him do crazy shit.
Racist ain't a crime, though.
Of course not. So
but I'm saying, they trying to get him for like the
he's still grabbing pussies.
He's trying to go to jail for collusion and shit. Like, and then he's talking about if he does get charged with collusion, he'll fucking pardon himself.
That is power, right?
And like
that's what I'm trying to say.
We're borderline dictatorship. And if anybody doesn't know what a dictatorship is, roll a blunt and Google it, watch a YouTube video and like that shit. Sit down and enjoy. Because that's where America is headed. They trying to take all of our guns, and then we got presidents like Donald Trump talking about they ready to pardon themselves. Like, shit is about to get really unplugged out there. We got Walmarts that are fucking being used to house little children.
Exactly.
You saw that shit?
Anybody seen that? I was like, wow.
See that shit? Yo, but that's serious. Like, in Walmart, bro, there was little ass kids that
I think
are
a
missing.
lot of people do not know about concentration camps, and that's a real thing. Like, concentration camps is gonna happen eventually, and maybe it'll be underneath our nose, maybe it won't. But these are stuff that people should look up. And don't be scared when it happens.
I want to know how 1,500 kids go missing. I really want to know how 1,500 kids go missing. Like, that, to me, that makes absolutely no sense. And it's not like they're missing, like, oh, we don't know where they are. Well, technically, they don't know where they are. But it's basically like a lot of these kids come, they get separated from their parents, and they put them in, like, group homes or foster cares. And
you
then,
know what's
like,
funny?
the people change their numbers. So you get this kid to another person, and then that person loses his cell phone number. Now you don't know where that nigga at or the kid. And a lot of these kids are lost like that. And eventually they start finding them little by little. But then they say sometimes it could be 400 or 500 kids that they never find at the end of the year. What type of shit is that? And that's because they all undocumented.
The funny thing is, I seen this Walmart theory a long time ago.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit too. How they making them into bad like army stations and how they supposedly all connected.
Yeah,
underneath.
I'm like, what the?
But then you see now how they made the shit.
And then this is happening.
They
and
made
like,
a military. It's coming to light, boy.
Yo, like sometimes conspiracies is.
I mean, this
just give
is
it
down,
some time. This
is down to Alex Jones rabbit hole. Like we getting towards that type of shit.
It's
like
a Twilight Zone.
Word up that ass. It's getting crazy. This that Unplugged talk for real. Like this the type of shit that.
And I feel like that's what scares a lot of people in America. A lot of people are scared.
I think a lot of people just don't. I don't think a lot of people are scared. I think a lot of people literally don't give a fuck. Like we so docile and careless. We just want to have some
fun.
We just want big TVs, nice cars,
hell yeah,
good food.
We're blind.
We blind. We just want to live our life. We forget that so much happens behind the scenes to make this freedom we have, to make me and you be able to sit down and record this show in peace without having to worry about people invading our country. There's so much shit that happens behind the scenes.
But a lot of people let that stop them from even living. They'll be like, oh, you know, if FBI is gonna come down and get me anyway, if martial law is gonna happen one day, why should I fight or why should I keep on going? Like they try to fight.
You gotta live your life till it happens.
That's
like, I mean, be prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared. We can't speak for shit, man. But be prepared. I mean, keep cans of tuna in that fucking cabinet, and that's it. Like, but you gotta get on your survivor shit. I'm a survivor. Like, I'm gonna survive regardless.
Be prepared, but also be successful. Like, don't let that shit stop you.
Yeah,
just keep on
you gotta keep living your life till this country implodes. You gotta keep acting like it's not.
Don't be like, if I get successful, Illuminati gonna come after me. That's why I don't want to be successful. Like, come on, stop thinking like that. Get out that room.
Yeah, y'all gotta get out that Freemason.
Go take a shower.
Man. You know, a lot of y'all worried about this and that and why this doesn't happen and who controls this.
You know what's Illuminati, bro? Fortnite. That's what I'm saying. Fortnite. 20 people's watching it. 20 people's playing it. We all hypnotized, nigga.
Bro, Fortnite is fucking 3 million people watching. Fucking 800 million people playing.
And they're all watching us do that shit.
That shit is crazy. And they know we good. They were like, oh, everybody's at home playing Fortnite tonight. Let's move some children.
Let's move some children.
Like, you know, they say fucking, all right, like, back to the 1,500 kids missing. Like, that's crazy that many kids are missing. Like, it's bananas. Then, like, right now, like, you got the fucking, in Guatemala.
I was just about to say that,
you got the earthquake, the volcano.
There's a lot of people that's like, going through a lot of stuff right now.
Pray for Guatemala, for real. Like, all prayers go out to them. My heart goes out to them.
I seen a video of when like, I guess when the volcano had erupted or whatever, but they're driving and you see everything in the background, all the smoke. And
yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy, but in the background, what you hear the most that was crazy to me was you hear the lady crying.
Yeah, you hear her.
You don't understand that these people are running. They're like driving for their lives.
Yeah, they're really running for their lives. They're driving bro. That
for
shit
their
is
lives.
crazy.
If you in that smoke, that shit is so hot. It's just gonna burn
crazy.
you. That's it. You're done.
Shit is sad. Like, and
it's
then like
sad.
People get mad and say, "Oh, we don't care." Like, honestly, what can we do at the moment?
What can we do?
Now we can go. Now they can send troops. Now they can send people to help. But at the moment, there's literally
it's a natural disaster.
Shit we can't avoid. That's natural. That's just the earth, and the earth is getting more reckless with us. It's either the earth is getting more reckless with us, or there's just so many cameras everywhere that now it's things we wouldn't hear about, we see every day now.
We pollute the earth so much that we're fucking with this shit as well. We're fucking with the oxygen ecosystem.
Yeah, like, to think about it, this shit like a big ass washing machine and shit, like, and we overstuffing the load, bro. So the machine gonna fuck up, like, that ass. Like, this world is fucking up. We talked about this last time. We was talking about all the animals dying, and we was talking about how the fucking air is disgusting. Like, a lot of this cancer, we breathing in a lot of this cancer too. We eating a lot of this shit. Well, my man
had said something the other day, and not for nothing, he sounded a little crazy. I'm not gonna hold you, but it's kind of true. He was like, "Yo, like, I don't even smell rain no more coming. Like, you literally could smell rain coming before. I ain't gonna hold you. You could smell rain coming. The other day it looked like it was about to rain. And that shit smelled like nothing. And I was like, yo, that's when I realized this nigga. At first, I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, this nigga's wilding. This nigga's crazy. And then one random day when it was about to fucking rain, I tried to like randomly smell. Like, that don't smell like rain.
I always know that you can smell after the rain.
That shit was crazy.
You can smell a thunderstorm coming, but like regular rain, I don't know. I don't know. I don't be out there trying to smell the rain. Like
at the end of the day, still pray for Guatemala because that's a crazy.
Yeah, definitely pray for Guatemala.
Can't really do much, but just pray at this moment.
Pray for Matt's friend too. He's out there sniffing the air like rain's coming.
I smell snow.
Oh, snow, need new boots. that nigga's out there fucking hunting for shit and fucking.
Probably a superhero,
I
nigga.
smell rat droppings.
It's probably a superpower. Kanye West shit.
Gotti rolling. Oh, let's talk about 6ix9ine. We gotta talk about 6ix9ine.
Oh, we can talk about 6ix9ine. Chief Keef
we need
and
to talk
G-Herbo.
about 6ix9ine. Yo, this bitch love some. Rover. You gonna get slumped over.
Nah, that wasn't funny though. That wasn't funny though.
Yo, 6ix9ine.
Niggas hate him, but he's kind of funny.
That little nigga is the funniest nigga on Instagram.
He's trolling the whole internet.
He trolled his way to 7 top 100 songs.
I low-key feel like there's no such thing as the beef anymore. I just feel like they all trying to get each other hype. Because, look, come on, this nigga was beefing with Casanova, then he's randomly not beefing with Casanova, but they both sell great during the time they were beefing.
A lot of real shit happened in between those lines.
Supposedly, Casanova got shot at and shit.
So, like, a lot of crazy stuff happened, but not even between with them. From what I've know, that's not even with Cat. Well, that wasn't 6ix9ine, none of that shit. So, a lot of the shit with them squashing it had to do with, like, police on top of their ass, and, like, that was a good look for them. They had no choice, you saying. Like, basically, not no choice, but it's like they really had no real beef, so why keep acting like we got beef on camera when we got all this police, like, activity around us? Casanova said something on, like, no police contact. We good. Like, no police contact. But, yo, 6ix9ine, like, this nigga, I don't hope nobody ever dies. And I'm not saying I hope he died, but that little nigga got to be careful. He might die. Like, but then he's embarrassing every gangster. Everybody we ever thought was gangster, he's violating.
That's a death
He's violating every nigga that was gangster. Tell them all pull up. Told all of them suck my dick. I'm out here.
He's really wilding with this.
You can't say you can't find it. The nigga's driving a fucking red Chevy.
It's not that they can't find him. It's that he keep on running.
He ain't running, nigga. His car is a big red flag.
I heard he didn't even pay for that shit.
It don't matter if he paid for it. He
had to give it back the next day. That's what I heard. But then he wilding with this whole G-Herbo shit too. I heard that he was over here posting on G-Herbo's Instagram
Where you
pictures.
heard he had to give it back?
Huh? I read an article that nigga didn't even read it. That he didn't even buy it.
Nigga, you gotta stop reading these articles that Google recommends you, bro.
Nigga, you gotta stop watching these videos. He probably used it for one video.
Nigga, I seen him with it. I watch him on Instagram almost every day. He's in the car.
He's probably still paying.
Nigga,
monthly.
so how you say he gotta give it back the next day? Don't last a month.
But it's all allegedly anyway. I'm not saying he didn't pay for it. I'm saying I read that he didn't pay for it. This is why I hate
these Google feeds here. Read this. No, don't tell me what to read, Google. You're setting me up.
Why are you mad for it? I mean, he can really not pay for that shit, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that he didn't pay for it. I'm saying that niggas can't say they can't find the nigga. He driving a big-ass red truck with a red bandana.
I think he be running, though, because this nigga be like, yo, we in Jersey. Then the next day, nigga, we in fucking Wyoming.
But if he's running in a big red bandana truck, nigga. It don't matter if he's running. Nobody sees this nigga. Like,
that's a fact, though.
And that's what I'm saying.
Point. I feel like it's all promotion. Come on, now he's talking about Chief Keef, and now look at everything. Chief Keef is making mad.
Chief Keef, he just Tato.
Yeah, but Chief Keef is now making more money. Like, Chief Keef is selling records. Niggas is looking up Chief Keef. Like, come on,
Lil Herbo.
G-Herbo.
He just G-Herbo, bro.
I heard that he was on Instagram talking about suck my dick on his photos.
All of them, nigga, violating,
that's violating
on forwarding them.
But the thing is, if these niggas do something, come on, they're gonna get in trouble too.
That's what he realizes. He's realized that, like, yo, y'all niggas gonna kill me and what, go to jail and fuck all y'all bread up? No, y'all not gonna kill me. So I'm gonna talk all this shit. Nobody gonna do nothing. Run up. The only time niggas ran up was the airport.
And it went happening to Tekashi. Like, for example,
he's
this nigga,
moving smart.
No, I mean, like, this nigga just talked about Chief Keef and then Chief Keef got shot at, but nobody's. Like, I mean, I know you can't point it to Tekashi.
Supposedly he was in LA when it happened, but that just go to show you, saying he moving right.
That's crazy.
The people around him are making sure he eating because they eating, and they not about to fuck up their bread. He got people around him move. They let him do whatever he want because they realizing what he's doing is exactly what gets the attention. He fucking trolled his way to 7 top 100 songs. He got a song named Gomo, and Tati and fucking
And
Gouda, Kiki,
facts. Rondo. Chocolate.
Like, come on, bro. He got songs with wild ass names, and this nigga, he did this on purpose, and nobody sees that song. You heard Tati? What type
of course, everybody heard that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how would it even sound? Like, it's a troll right there. Yo, you heard that new Tati shit? Like, he's naming this shit on purpose, and people don't realize that shit. 6ix9ine is probably gonna be the greatest troll of the 21st century.
Or of America?
No, the 21st century. Of this century, I don't think we'll ever see a greater troll than 6ix9ine. And 6ix9ine's only 20 years old. 22. And what is it? 2018. If 6ix9ine lives to be 100 years old, he'll be the greatest troll of this century. That means he'll die in 2100. That's crazy. 2100. That nigga be
2100.
That means that if I'm still alive, my ass would be like, damn, hell no. My ass would be like $120. Hell no. My ass would be old. I'm in here though.
No, Tekashi is doing. I just feel like Tekashi is doing it for everybody else. And I don't know why. Because every time he talks about somebody else, they start selling. So maybe let's see if G Herbo starts selling. I would love for G Herbo to start sell. He needs that.
I mean, Chief Keef's, like, I've read something that Chief Keef's album sales went up, and then I went and checked it out, and they were right. Like, people were streaming it more. And that's just a generation that never heard some of these songs too.
Exactly.
Like, he's putting them on.
Up.
But they don't realize, like, Chief Keef is these niggas' father. Like, Tekashi, that is your father. Like, his music is the reason why you make the music you make. The same reason with Bobby Shmurda. They make the music they made because Chief Keef was able to make the music he made.
Come on, you know how many people streamed that Sosa shit when he did? Yo, I'm about to hit a freestyle. These bitches love Sosa. You know how many little kids don't even know what the hell that he did? What they doing that for? They streamed that song.
Facts.
He knows. I don't know. I feel like he's doing a lot of things for a lot of hood niggas too, and like he's just like hyping them up and everything. But it's been a good year for music, and I love it. It's been a good year for hip-hop, and I can't wait for it to keep going. Summer hasn't even hit yet.
Yo, I can't wait for summer.
I don't feel like summer hit yet because this fucking weather's trash in New
Summer
York
hasn't
City.
hit, but when summer's here, I'm talking summer's afternoons in Dykeman. It's going to be lit this summer. I'm talking bar hopping downtown.
BBQs in the BX.
BBQs in the BX. Oh, man, this nigga, I'm sneaking in my own Henny. I'm sneaking in my own nips. We're going to do a real hood this summer. But, yo, this is our episode. This is episode 6. Thank you for joining us. Catch us next week. Check out our YouTube channel, Unplugged Unfiltered. Check us out on unpluggedunfiltered.com, our socials.
All that good stuff.
All that good shit. This is New York Neek signing out.
This is at Another Guzman. You already know. See y'all, next week?
See y'all next week.